Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
The Lord, he got on that cross for me, man, and that's really, I used to go hard for it before to promote myself and the music, and I used to think that my whole thing was to teach guys how to get rich in the hood, but God has shown me that it's about teaching people the riches in Christ that money can never buy. And it's also, if God prepared me and gave me this platform, and prepared me and helped me to be a professional promoter, to get some message out, it's strictly to get that message of the cross to people, that Jesus died for them. So that's what drives me, man. You know, and if I went hard for that other music, if I don't go hard for the Lord, and then I'm just really, you know, that's what keeps me going. And I want people to be saved, man. I don't want people to go through the stuff what I went through. I don't want people to die without the Lord. I don't want to, it's like my restitution. It's also my evangelism, and I believe that's strictly all what it was for anyway. I believe that that's what God did. He raised up this platform for me, and I used to think it was for something else, and he showed me that's not what it's for, because he stripped it down and he showed me here, this is what it really is about. And that's what happened 7 years ago. I surrendered my life to him, and I said, Lord, my music is yours. This big mouth I have, it's to tell people about you, and all the gifts and all the talents you've given me, all the treasure, it's for the upbuilding of your kingdom. So that's what really drives me, man. You know what I mean? And so that way when people, because I meet people and they be like, man, Dido Brown, tons of fans of mine, and they'll be like, they'll ask me, man, what happened to you, man? And I'll be like, yes. Then I can tell them, you know, and explain the gospel to them, because I didn't understand the gospel, man.
That's what
you
I'm
know,
talking about.
I thought I sinned too much. I thought I had to do something. I thought that it's not. It's by faith and faith alone in Him.
That's right.
We're justified by faith. It's by His grace that He saved us, not because we can't do nothing to earn a gift. It's a gift that is freely given, you know, and we receive it by faith. You know, and I grew up in church. I always read the Bible, and God woke me up, man. He really opened my eyes. He opened my heart. He healed me. He let me be a little boy all over again. I finally cried out all those tears I've been holding in all my life, man. I probably cried for like 3 months straight, bro. Every day, because I was so ashamed of what I was, and I believed in the Lord. I grew up in church. You know, but He restored me. And you know, and ever since then I've been serving Him. So I've been same thing that I used to do. I used to produce music, so now I just produce music for Him. You know, and I have a way, He's given me a way to get it to people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people ain't gonna go to church. You know, and that's what I tell my friends that are pastors and other Christians, like, people ain't gonna go to church, man. We need to give it to them. Jesus said to go out, you know, and that's what I believe we're to use, our gifts and talents and all our treasure for His glory, for His honor, and to point people to Him. So that's really what it is for me.
Amen. No doubt. Okay.
But that's what drives me, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
And I gotta feed my family.
That's right. There you go. So right now, earlier you were mentioning how you guys would go on tour. Can you talk about where your music has taken you around the world?
Wow. Everywhere. We've traveled this whole country. Because I used to sell drugs all over the country. I used to have a real organized distribution system and workers and connections all over the country. So I learned all the cities. I learned demographics, you know, so we would just go, you know, and because there's stores everywhere. There's a Walmart in every city. There's gas stations. So, and if a record's old here, it's new in LA.
That's right.
You know, I mean, I've sold tons of records in LA. I got a huge following in LA, the Bay Area, Frisco, Oakland, San Jose, Vallejo. We've been all over. Phoenix, I got tons of fans there. Texas, we went all the way across to the East Coast, you know, here pumping records, you know. I used to have teams organized, a team in LA, maybe 2 teams in LA, a team in Phoenix, and another team traveling the country, you know. And I'd be just doing all the organization, making the records, getting doing all the financials, you know what I mean, and flipping real estate. And that's what I would teach guys too, is how to, you know how to talk to people? Now I'll teach you how to talk investors out of money so you can buy and flip, you know. So I started getting into the markets of flipping houses and all that. And man, I was making dumb money, man. You know what I mean? Ridiculous money. Some months I'd make $200,000 a month selling CDs.
Wow.
Selling CDs,
yes,
man.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And lots of guys, they used to laugh at us when we were out selling CDs. I used to tell them guys, I laughed all the way to the bank.
That's
bro.
right. That's right. Hey, you were learning, and you were putting that into action. What you were learning in those magazines that you were speaking about earlier. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yep.
So since you created your record label, you worked with San Diego legends like J.O. Felony, Mr. Shadow. And even big acts like Snoop Dogg, Goldie Loc, Yuck Mouth, Cocaine. How did it feel to
I couldn't believe I was working with those dudes.
I know. I was saying, like, how did it feel to get at least that acknowledgement from your peers in the music industry?
I was fans of those dudes, all of them, and then I couldn't believe I was working with them. You know, and they would. It was good, man. It was awesome, man. You know, I toured. I forgot to tell you, I was going to Japan twice a year to tour there. I got a humongous fan base in Japan.
Yes.
But I got fans in Italy and people in Germany. Guys hit me up for a feature, in Belarus, Russia.
Yes.
It was crazy how the records go.
Yes.
And then also the internet, you know. But a lot of them we'd be selling records in Vegas, and, you know, tons of people, they're tourists. So they would take the music back to their country. You know what I mean? The record travels far. I remember Mac 10 had a thing, and there was a tape, and how it went from this person to this person to this person. And that's how it does. It goes like that, you know. But
yeah, word of mouth is very powerful.
Yeah, but working with those guys, it was good. You know, as my son, I think he's the best rapper, you know what I mean? 'Cause I remember Goldie Loc, you know, my son was 13, and we went to do music with Goldie, and he was like, man, he's the dopest rapper, period.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah. So to hear that from, you know, one of the, you know, the big guys.
Yes.
It's good, you know, and working with Yuck, working Cocaine, that's my boy, man.
No doubt.
You know, and these guys they're the classicals, you know. Snoop, J.O. called me one time, and Snoop told me, he said, man, nephew, keep doing what you're doing. And I was actually supposed to be on that song that he did with Be Real.
Oh, okay, Vato, or something like that. Yeah. Or something I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
Okay. So now, through your walk with the Lord, you created Bonafide Ministries.
Yeah.
Can you? I know you have been saying it, but can you just let us know some more how Jesus has been good to you?